And yet when you look at what is it that companies are doing to build the skills, you find that a good 80% are not compliant in terms of building skills. Then you wonder, what is this thing? You see, this is the problem of the shortcuts that sometimes happens, where people just simply import skills from wherever, and there is nothing done on the ground to build skills locally. You end up with a lot of you guys, when you graduate, you are without jobs because people are saying you've got no skills, yet you've got the academic training, but yet there is no willingness by people or companies in particular to take all this intellectual capital sitting here and give you skills, which, yes, indeed, we do separate between academic training and skills. You may be academically trained, but no skills. And therefore, the issue is companies need to look at a graduate as somebody that can be trained, but evidence on the ground suggests that companies don't do that. And here's a research to that effect. Preferential procurement, again, is a problem. Companies continue to use the old companies that they've used over hundreds and hundreds of years before. New players that come onto the space are not utilized. So you find that of the targets that were set, some 85% companies are not compliant. So in other words, if you're starting a business, this suggests that people that are supposed to be using your services actually may not, if you're a black company. This is about measuring compliance to black economic empowerment. So a lot of black companies are battling to be used because the procurement officers want to continue with the people that that they know. Socio-economic development, this is meant to be the lower hanging fruit, you know, just to use 1% of your profits to all kinds of corporate social investments. Again, you find something like 80-odd% of organizations in this country don't even do that. You know, so this is a challenge that we face in this country around empowerment. Now, if you go to the next slide, I'm not going to talk a lot about this slide. It got me into trouble. This slide. I'm not going to reflect it and just state the facts and not say what to do to correct this. But what happens here? There's something called economic active population per race, per province. This is fact. You may not like it, but that's what it is. If you look from the Western Cape going down, that tells you what is the spread of Africans, what is the spread of Coloureds, what's the spread of Indians, so on. So that's what it is, as it were. Now, what we are looking for is something called equitable distribution. This is the law. This is not Jimmy Manyi's idea. Employment Equity Act of 1998, Act number 55, requires that people